Hey guys. Okay, so happy Wednesday. Here I am again giving you kind of a insight or kind of a sneak peek behind the curtain, whatever you want to call it, into Self-Made You and what it looks like when we facilitate the different classes on Wednesdays. So Wednesday mornings are always dedicated to our masters. Our masters are made up of people who have been through the fat adapted intensive and they've been through a metabolic intensive. Now they are often mentoring other people who are in those earlier stages. They are also made up of people who have gone through the entire program, all what is right now 20 weeks, and they decided that they want to stay on as a member. So we meet every single Wednesday at 8 a.m. There is a topic or a lesson that we talk through that applies the self-coaching model. Today's topic was all about, it really focuses on making sure that we're staying on target with our impossible goal. And a lot of my masters and members, they are still working on maybe maintaining their wellness goal, or if they had a bigger weight loss goal, maybe they're still working towards getting to their natural weight. Others who have already attained that or achieved that, they've gone on to choose goals way outside of their personal. Maybe it's more professional, maybe it's more finance driven, maybe it's relationship driven. But I take them by the hand, and over the course of a year, we keep our finger on the pulse of achieving what you once thought was impossible. So we call it the impossible goal. I recognize that your brain wants to squeal when it hears that word impossible, but it's really a cool process because it gets you thinking in a very counterintuitive way about how you go about creating your own results. So today we talked about like getting started or restarted. Here we are halfway through the year, and there's always a need for assessment, like assessing where you're at. Do you like your results? What worked? What didn't work? And what are you going to do different for the next 6 months? So it's a super fun conversation to have. It's always really fun to kind of see where people are at and really what are the thoughts that are generating feelings of confidence or a lack thereof. So that was the masters. It's a phenomenal call. Then we usually go into coaching, more personal coaching, and really kind of drill down and help them understand why they're getting their current results, no matter what it is. So in about a half an hour, I'm going to go into my Self-Made Mind and Body course. We are on week 7. And so we've gotten through kind of the fat adapted intensive portion of the Self-Made Mind and Body. And now we're going into more of the metabolic portion. And so today we start with the metabolic science. So we talk about the macronutrients that are involved in creating your protocol. And then we talk about the micronutrients. And there's 8 specific micronutrients that we will talk through. I get a lot of people asking me when I'm building out these protocols, what kind of supplements should I be considering? And my answer across the board is I believe that you should only do something when you know first and foremost what it is that you're trying to achieve. I don't think anybody should blindly go into anything without understanding the reason why. So my question back to them is, what is it that you're trying to achieve? Do you know you have a deficiency in a certain vitamin or a certain mineral? Then that would require supplementation or making sure that you're building certain foods into your protocols so that you can bring yourself back up to that baseline. So there are 8 micronutrients that have a really big play in our metabolic health. And so we're going to talk through that, and we're going to talk about how do you go about getting those micronutrients. Do you need to get them in a supplement format, or do you need to get them through food or a combination of the two? What are some of the symptoms that you might be experiencing, and are they related to a deficiency? Now, of course, I highly recommend doing this in tandem with your healthcare professional, getting the labs to support what maybe you suspect as a vitamin or a mineral deficiency. But we talk about that because this is all about an education. This is all about heightening your awareness to what it is, A, that you're trying to achieve, how to go about achieving that, and understanding the science behind you from a metabolic standpoint, understanding the mind math that's going on. So super comprehensive program. What I want to bring forth is that currently the program in its entirety, so for 20 weeks, it's a $4,000 offer. We have people that rave about these results and tell us over and over and over how they had no idea how comprehensive it was going to be. With that being said, we've also heard people say, you know, I came because I wanted to lose weight. And yes, I got all of this other information, but I wasn't really even prepared for that. And so we took a step back and we've heard our clients say, sometimes it's too much information and I start to feel overwhelmed because I don't know how to process it. And sometimes we hear that it's not affordable for everybody. And that is a huge red flag, because I know I'm absolutely 100% convicted that this is new information, that the way that we present it is very unique. It can be very easy to digest, and the way that we deliver it and the accountability that we provide creates really significant results for people. So we do not want to keep this from anybody. We don't want this to be compromised because of affordability. So we've now broken down the program into different intensives. So we have a 5-week intensive that is becoming fat adapted. So the Self-Made Mind and Body Intensive 101, it is all about how to become fat adapted. It will give you all of the foundational tools that you need to get yourself to your natural weight. The Self-Made Mind and Body Intensive 201 is all about metabolic fitness. So this is kind of the 2.0. It's the next step. So for all of you lifelong learners who are loving what it is that you've gotten up until now and you want more, 201 is going to be a great next step for you. Then we have mastery and we have membership, but we wanted to make this more affordable. So we broke it down. So Self-Made Mind and Body, the Fat Adapted Intensive, the 5 weeks that comes with a live lesson. It comes with extensive coaching, accountability, a workbook, on and on and on. That is going to be $997. So we hope that everybody can find that to be affordable, because when you think about your health, your longevity, your metabolism, even outside of losing weight, but your metabolic fitness, I hope that you will recognize that it is worth every penny. What you'll learn will be information that you can take back to your family. You can take it back to your friends, encourage them to look at this information, look at it through the lens of not just losing weight, but becoming metabolically fit. That is what our hope is that this word in new information, new science, mind math, the comprehensive package of it all really is available to everyone. So we have the Self-Made Mind and Body Intensive 101 is going to be offered on September 15th. So if you know that you already want in, if you've got friends who have been through the program and you're like, yes, this is what I want, we will drop the link below. You can go ahead and get signed up. There's lots of benefits to signing up early. If you still aren't quite sure and you want to take our crash course, we now have a crash course, a new and improved crash course. And it is in its channel. So you'll get a really great understanding of how we deliver our content. You'll actually have your very own channel. And then we'll also invite you to Monday nights calls where I am coaching people live every single Monday night at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. You can bring questions from the crash course, or you can come and get coached. So For $97, it's a steal. You will get the top line 10,000 foot view of everything we teach, and you get an invitation to come on Monday nights and get coached. So we'll also drop that link below. So just wanted to pop in here, give you a sense of what our Wednesdays look like here at Self-Made You. Please feel free to drop a comment. We'd love to hear from you, and I will see you guys next week.